Okay, second time filming. Hey, what's up YouTube and TikTok? Mainly TikTok especially. This is a tutorial on how to do the whole coliseum stuff, so the obvious things and then the not so obvious things right after. So I'm gonna try to get this out within like 5 minutes or so. Explain it as easy as I can. If there's things I miss, just talk to me and other people in the comments. I'm running low on time right now. So anywho, going into duels and whatnot, right? So like you can do any location, yada yada yada. You can pick whatever place you want. But let's say that you want a friend, right? And you got your password here, right, where it says Coliseum password. If you queue, let's say any, both of you do, but let's say one of you has allowed in Spirit Ashes, the other one doesn't. You cannot queue this duel. It won't work. It'll just be an endless queue because your other friend or you has done the wrong choice of what you wanted to do. So that's why some of y'all are sitting there for hours and hours looking at each other like, oh, her there, because I did the same thing. I was thinking that I'm an idiot or that they're an idiot, and then there's just, toxicity is just wasting your time when you could be having fun with your friends or fun with the people that you randomly meet, or let's say that you're a streamer and you get your viewers to fight, or you want to watch them fight or something, yada yada yada. That's how that works. Now you move on to combat ordeal. Combat ordeal was always free for all. That's what it means. It's like an ordeal. You're not gonna be teaming up with your friends and stuff unless if you see your friend in there, then you can team up. And then we go on to, let's say, 6 combatants, right? We're gonna keep prohibited on, of course. That's just my own preference. And let's say that you do have 6 friends. All of you want to fight each other. But let's say that one of you or two of you has picked Caleb Coliseum and not any location. That one person will fuck up your queue. You're just going to sit there and time will be wasted. And like some people's time is very limited, like mine right now as of this moment. And it's not fun. You get irritated, and it just domino effects. You say the wrong things to the people you love, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, something as simple as this, I know for a fact if it happens to me, it happens to millions of y'all too. Us humans are dumb. That's just how we function. But let's say things go right, and you do have combat or deal, but one of you doesn't have passwords. Same thing as I said before, it won't queue because you're missing one person or 2 people, whoever forgot the password. Now, going into what I mentioned, or what I was going to mention when I was recording originally, this password here, the multiplayer password that we all been using with PvE, or even regular PvP in the Ray Lucaria dueling area where most people fight before this Coliseum came out, this password thing does not matter. You don't need this. Don't look at it. It's just a waste of space. Okay? But yes, going back to like the combat ordeal and other options like interfering with each other. Let's say that once again you do have 6 friends, but one person picked United and the other person picked combat ordeal. You're gonna have 2 people trying to queue 2 separate things, and it won't go through. And now we'll go back to another subject, like for example, United Combat. Let's say you want to do a 3v3, but you have 4 friends. You're better off doing a 4v4, I mean a 2v2 with the 4 combatants, because a United puts you in 2 teams because there's 4 people. So and divide 2 by 6, you get 3. So you can have 3v3. That's what this is. But if you do a combat ordeal, it's 1v1v1v1v1 all together in 6. Get what I mean? So let me just try and think about the things I may or may not have missed. I did mention the whole thing with different like locations, and it can mess you up and all. And like I said, if I miss anything, do add it to the comments. Have conversations with each other. Run it by me, run it by yourself. Put self reminders. Even favorite the video if you have to. Do the same with other content creators. Because some people are better explainers than I am. And what may be simple words to me may be more complicated to other people, especially like foreign speakers who are just learning English, or people who are like kind of like iffy when it comes to simple things, or iffy when complicated things, vice versa. So going back to the combat ordeal though, for example, the free for all. If you got 5 friends, you're at the in between of the 4 and the 6, so you're not gonna have any luck. But now let's say that you do a combat or not combat ordeal, united combat, but you have 4 combatants, right? And let's say you have 3 friends or 2, let's say like you and your buddy. You can do this and you'll be put on a team and it'll randomize the other 2 people even if you have a password. But if you do this but with 4 combatants, it doesn't work. You don't get 2 randoms for some reason. So some people who do a combat or deal when they're trying to get a free frog, just wasting a whole lot of time, and the queue is just not even going for you. So yeah, it's weird that it does that. Maybe they'll fix it in the future. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I think they should just do a randomized queue even if people have passwords. Just like how for example, let's say you're in Bloodborne or the other Souls games, or even Elden Ring here out in the open, like you summon your friend with a password, but then if you hit the Taunter's Tongue, you don't get an invader that has the same password as you get a random invader that gets thrown into your world, even if you have a password on for your friend. You know, good stuff. But just going to the Spirit Ashes still, basically every single spirit that you got in the game you can summon. You got your Mimic, you got, your whole shebang here. Let's actually use this as a good example. So you see all these spirits here, all these little blue thingies, every single one of them, like from this line here and down, you can summon all of these here one at a time. You can't summon them all at the same time, but if you're in like a combat ordeal, for example, which we declared it was a free-for-all, right? You could have 6 players with their own mimics running around fighting each other. It'd just be pure chaos. Or you could have people who pick different ones. Like I've seen some people pick this one, the Omen Killer. Some people will pick the Sleeping Arrow guy, or they'll pick the Tish. Or I've seen some people use the Shield guys. Over here, or this dude because he has good armor. Here's the Shield guys I was mentioning, by the way, which I'm lucky I have them on +10 if I want to use them. But yep, this is still my semi-never determined guy, so I don't have all of the everything plussed. Since I got the Coliseum things out of the way though, for advice on people new to PvP, if you want to hear this, you can stay if you're new, but if you're not, which most viewers probably do PvP and probably even more well versed in the terms than I am. You always want to make sure you got talismans that you're comfortable with. If you know that you're going to be hit by a lot of swords, physical stuff, that's why I got this. Or I get talismans that have to do with magic resistance. I got poise, so I can, dish out some attacks. And I'll actually hop on down here to give a demonstration. Especially with my Radon swords, since it's different than most people's things. Also, if anyone has this specific glaive, this spear, it has magic resistance on it, which I'll show you. I'll take this off. See that? Yeah. Gives you a couple extra points there, so I leave it on. So it's good for people who like to spam spells. At least it gives you a chance. Like, let's say you only have 20 health. 20 health is enough to kill persons. It might just be that little extra edge that you need. But going back to the little PvP tricks, like you don't have to just keep on running up to people and go like, or you don't have to be cowardly the whole time either. You can mix it up, It's better to do that. These are actual people. I'm sure you guys have fought people in some way, even if you're new to games. You probably played Uno or something. You might hide your draw 4 for a while and then throw it out when they least expect it, or when you're down to 1 card. Fuck with people's brains. So like for me, I'll aim randomly, and people will be like, "Oh look, this guy can't aim for shit, haha." And then I do this, I go, "Yeah," and I spin around, I go, "Brah," and then people go, "Oh my god, oh he got me, I can't believe that, he tricked me." That won't happen again, but then they'll fall for it over and over and over. It's funny as shit. Doesn't work on everybody though, which is why I upload those videos, because people are good fighters. It's either they kick my ass or I kick their ass in an excellent way that makes me happy. So, because I'm low on time and the video is also ending, I hope this helped you guys in some way. It's almost been a 10-minute fucking video, which is crazy. But yes, hopefully this got everything out of the way. It's basically a YouTube video. but please accept. If not, like I said, there's other content creators. Use them for better advice to me, or combo their video and my video. I wish you luck. Have fun in PvP, and me hoy min fucking noi. Me hoy min noi.